We are going to be having a discussion today. Discussion that we are going to be having today is about Friday Night Funkin'. Friday Night Funkin' has been extremely popular for over a year now, ever since it premiered at like a game jam. People have been really hyped for it. It had a giant Kickstarter and they smashed through all the goals, so they're getting every single reward there. It's gotten in a lot of controversies, and its community has gotten in a lot of controversies. We're not really going to be talking about any of that today. Instead, we are going to be
Or
talking
hope not.
about a different part of the community altogether. That being mod creators. Now, the first thing I want to establish before we have this conversation is I'm not trying to shit on any one creator, and I'm not going to name names or bash on anyone in particular. Instead, I'm just going to point out a trend that's happening. We're going to talk about why that trend isn't so good and try to promote a more creative and better way to do this. So, if you feel attacked, I'm not trying to attack you. I just want to have my discussion and give my opinion and not have to be attacked or have people think that I'm trying to form some cult around Friday Night Funkin' mods. I'm not the dictator. I'm not the ambassador. I'm not the gatekeeper. I'm just pointing out what I think, and I'm talking about what I think will make it better. So,
Yep.
there has been a weird trend with Friday Night Funkin' mods, and it's very similar to the discussion we had the other day about creepypastas. That being, at first with Friday Night Funkin' mods, we got really creative mods with new characters and new settings and new music, and they were really cool. We got things like Witty, we got things like
Or solo.
yeah, Zardy. We got so many original characters, original concepts, original music. But then somewhere down the line, they just started making nostalgia mods. And nostalgia mods were fine because it would be like Ginny from My Life as a Teenage Robot in it, or Timmy Turner, or some type of old character. Some type of character you'd want to see in the game. Because it is a cartoon rap battle game. So I could understand why you'd want these characters in. But that ended up forming an even worse part of the community, that being people who make mods on trending memes currently going on. So
Yeah.
when sonic.exe came to Friday Night Funkin', all of the fucking creepypastas started coming in. We got Mario.exe, we got Ben Drown, we got Slenderman, Jeff the Killer. When Squid Games came out, we got Squid Games. When Poppy came out, we got Poppy mods. Now it seems like whenever anything comes out, there's immediately a Friday Night Funkin' mod for it. And it's like, you can't tell me that all these people are inspired to make this. And I know that's
No.
not the case because some people literally just make mods for clout. They just make mods so then they'll
Hmm.
be noticed and get clicks on whatever platform they post it on. They don't really know anything about the subject, and sometimes they'll straight up change things or get things wrong about the property they're adapting. Like the Ben Drown mod actually fucks up some of the lore and features that were in the Ben Drown ARG. And when the creator was confronted on it, they said they thought that their additions were cool. They didn't care about properly adapting Ben Drown. They just wanted the aesthetic of Ben Drown to get people to click on it, and then they're going to make whatever mod they want to.
Yep.
And if you're going to
Which,
do that, you might as well make your own character, make your own
yeah.
setting, come up with your own thing.
Yeah. Because it's fine to take inspiration from something and then do your own thing based off that thing. But why just take a pre-established character and then change it so it's not really that character, but it still is that character, and use it then? It's just to fucking get clout.
Yeah. And it's really sad because you have some people who take copyright characters and they pay heavy respects to them and they end up bringing popularity back to this thing. Like, You know lo-fi beats to chill to or to study to?
Yeah.
She ended up getting a Friday Night Funkin' mod, and now
Wait, really?
she's experiencing a renaissance because they actually adapted a lot of the lo-fi beats to chill to music videos that had existed. And they kept the musical style the same. So they did a lot to pay homage to the thing that they were referencing, and they did a lot to make the music sound like the thing that they're referencing.
Cool
So
then.
stuff like that is fine. But
Yeah.
when you get like things like I don't know what's recent, what's the thing like Among Us. There's like
Yeah.
fucking 20 different Among Us mods, and most of them are complete garbage. Like
Yeah.
they didn't make an Among Us mod because they knew they could make the best Among Us mod. They made an Among Us mod because they knew that would get them clicks because Among Us is popular.
Yep, and that's the only reason why they would do that, because Among Us is too different of a game and too ridiculous of a game to actually fucking find any inspiration from to put in a beat rhythm game like Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah.
It's just clout chasing. They just want attention because they know it's popular and they know that people, mostly little kids, will click on it and give them views.
Yeah. It's really sad, and I think the biggest proof that people are clout chasing with this is just how many sonic.exe derivative mods there are. One sonic.exe collaboration mod was enough. The
Yeah,
sonic.exe mod we have was enough. But now it isn't enough. We have to keep making more and more EXE mods. And another thing that gets me mad are the mods that completely remove interactivity. Like, there are things like the Mandela
yeah,
catalog that is a Friday Night Funkin' mod, but the characters aren't really rapping each other anymore. It's just playing out scenes from the Mandela catalog. So what's the
yeah, it's
point of
just
it
so
being a Friday
idiotic.
Night Funkin' mod?
There is no point. It's just there to get clout because much like doing Squid Games, they know that like people watch it because it's popular, it's trending, and they'll make money off it.
It's just so stupid how many mods I see adapted from currently relevant things. And they just have the Friday Night Funkin' interacting. Like, they have it, like, reanimating scenes from that thing instead of it being a rap battle. Like, that's the whole
Yeah.
point of Friday Night Funkin'. It's not your own personal flash tool. It's a
No.
rhythm game.
Yeah, you could tell stories in it. You could do whatever you want, like with fucking Witty or Garcello or any of the other more like actually inspired and interesting ones. But it's just like not interactable at all. I don't think they know why the game was popular to begin with or what the game was meant to be.
Yeah,
Because why would you take that away?
and the thing is, when it comes to these mods that are made, like, when it comes to these mods that are made with no inspiration and no admiration for what they're adapting, most of the time the music isn't that good, and the music
No.
mapping to the keys isn't that good. And
No.
what's even the point of playing it if the music isn't good and the button placements aren't good? Like, if you can't map the notes
Seriously.
properly, then I don't want to play your game. I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to fucking do this. There are so many times where I see a Friday Night Funkin' mod and it'll just be ear rape.
Yeah. And like those are some of the worst ones, honestly, where they don't even bother to try to map it up properly or try to fucking make it actually like a fucking Friday Night Funkin' song or anything.
And you know what's sad? Normally, like what I did with creepypastas, I would go on a rant talking about how people's OCs or whatever ruin the fandom, or how people's recolors are bad. But with Friday Night Funkin', yeah, there are recolors, and yeah, recolors are bad, but recolors are the least of Friday Night Funkin's problems. Like,
No.
the biggest problems with the Friday Night Funkin' modding community is the people who are doing the mods are children and weirdos, or the fact that It's people who aren't inspired to do this type of stuff. They have no history with rhythm games, and they're just doing this to get attention.
Yep. Because it's the popular thing right now, so
Like,
why not do it? They get money off it. It's so
imagine
stupid.
imagine someone ROM hacking, not because they know or like the game, but just because it's popular and they want attention for making a ROM hack. That's the
Yeah,
same thing here. Like, I don't want to play a
honestly.
ROM hack from someone who doesn't know how to ROM hack, just like I don't want to play a rhythm game from someone who doesn't know the genre.
Yeah, it's like there's no point in watching it if they don't know anything about it. If they're just making stuff up just because the character's popular, where they haven't bothered to do like any sort of research into it. They could just look, oh, Among Us is popular. Let's just take that little guy and slap him in with fucking rapping boyfriend. It's
See,
fine.
it's getting to the point though to where the clout chasing mods aren't even featuring boyfriend. The
No, I
Mandela
know.
Catalog mod didn't have boyfriend in it at all. It only used Mandela Catalog characters.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And like that could work potentially, not having a boyfriend in there and having it be like your own thing to tell your story, but in the same kind of vein.
And then you
But
have
it's not like that with those kinds of things at all.
you have the mod where it's literally just Sonic drowning for 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's stupid. There's no point to that one at all. Like,
It's so
why?
weird. It's so weird that people take the time to learn how to make these sprites and how to assemble them and get them to animate properly. And then they use it to make this.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Why? Just, you're going out of your way. Why not try to make something unique and creative? And actually, like, if you do well, you'll get more popular off of that because you'll be better remembered than if you're just, yeah, this is popular content right now. This is trending. Let me just make a video off of that so I can make a quick buck. Like,
Um
fucking,
the playtime with Pibby mods too. Like
yeah,
it was
absolutely.
just it was just so uncreative, so not fun. It's literally just corrupted character after corrupted character. And it's just so boring. The Sonic drowning one, the fucking Mandela catalog one, these mods are setting a bad standard for the Friday Night Funkin' modding scene. And I really hope we get less cinematic mods and back to more rhythm mods. Like, we need more
Yeah,
original characters. We need more original settings, like Witty, or like, fucking Zardy. Like, we need more creative characters. We need wacky situations for these guys to be in. Girlfriend is like a demon succubi thing. Work with that. Like, there's demons, there's
yeah.
magic, there's so many different things that you can do with this world. There,
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of storytelling potential there, and yet we're just stuck here watching like the 56th different mod, including fucking sonic.exe.
and the sad thing is like the game itself is a crossover. But the thing
Yeah,
is that the things that they are crossing over with is smaller, and most of the time now people know them from Friday Night Funkin' and not the thing they're from. More people know
mm-hmm,
Skid and Pump from this game than Senior Palo. More people know fucking Tank Man from this than Newgrounds. Like, that's the sad thing, is like these characters, yeah, they're doing this crossover and people who are in on the characters will know it. But Friday Night Funkin' does such a good job of standing on its own and having good music and good characterization that you don't need to know anything about the characters or the universe they come from to enjoy it. I don't need to have played Pico School to be able to enjoy the Pico Week. I don't need to be
yeah,
able to watch any of the Tank Man shorts to enjoy the Tank Man Week. It stands on its own and it's good on its own.
yeah,
Meanwhile, with the Mandela catalog, if I don't already know what the Mandela catalog is, and I don't already know what creepy ARGs are, I get nothing from playing it but a bad mod.
yeah. And that's like a big issue with it as well. Like, this stuff doesn't have staying power. There's no reason for it to exist.
And who
It's
would
just,
who would really want to play a mod where all you are is drowning?
I don't know.
Like the
That sounds
Sonic
really
drowning
dumb.
one is just so terrible. It's so morbid, so terrible, so uncreative, so lame.
Yeah, there's
And I
no
know I'm
reason for
being
it to
far more
exist.
ranty than I've been so far in any of my prior videos, but this is worth a rant. Like, this is worthy of ranting over. Like,
Yeah,
to see something like Friday Night Funkin' come up that brings back, like, the rhythm game genre, to bring back Parappa the Rappa style gameplay, and then to see people have this opportunity, because it's open source. You can do whatever you want with it. But instead of doing, like, fun and creative and wacky things, they just fucking commit copyright infringement.
yeah. It's just, like, it's so sad because it did for a while bring in a lot of creativity, a lot of new stuff, a lot of fun stuff, and now it's just same old, oversaturated, overused, popular trending characters. There's no reason for it to exist other than just because it can, which
Yeah,
is not a good reason.
and most people just try to use it to launch their fucking e-fame career. They don't even fucking care about rhythm games or the game in general. The
Nope.
people who I respect are the people who are using their own OCs, the people who are making up their own stories, the people who are using the Friday night format to launch their stuff instead of
Yeah.
just using it to fucking bank off of someone else's work, someone else's IP, someone else's characters.
Yeah. Someone else's music even sometimes.
Like the thing that makes it different between SpongeBob getting into Friday Night Funkin' and Tankman getting into Friday Night Funkin' is that with Tankman, they reached out to the guy who made Tankman. They reached out to the guy who voiced Tankman. They reached out to the guy who animated Tankman to be involved.
Yeah. It wasn't just, hey, this character I know of, I'm just gonna throw it into my game.
It's so fucking lame that they don't get what makes these mods actually vibe.
Yeah. No. It's because they don't care.
And the
It's
sad
just
thing
something
is
that's
like
popular.
with the sonic.exe mod, like people really love the sonic.exe mod, but for me, the best thing to come out of it was Majin or
Yeah.
Weird Fun is Infinite Sonic. I think that one was the most creative one to come out of it because nothing had really been done with him before. He doesn't
Yeah.
really have his own creepypastas. He has had an urban legend. So to see someone redraw his sprite and try to actually give him characterization, that was fun.
Yeah. It was different.
It really felt
I
like
mean,
they made their own character.
yeah, just because we don't know that much about him. He already existed, yeah, but like he's just an image on a what the fuck is it?
On Sonic CD. Yeah, so I think that's the end of the conversation. That's as far as I think I can go with the topic. Um,
Yeah,
I just hate that we have yet again another chance to do something fun and creative and make new characters for a new universe. But
getting really
instead of doing that, we decided to just rehash pop culture characters.
Yep.